All right, so this is called this little episode live is called Negotiations and Love Song, which is actually the title of an album from Paul Simon, I guess the best of that he came out with sometime either in the late 80s or 90s. But it's an update video and I just want to mention what's been going down. So there's a plywood challenge going down. So for all makers, I'm gonna share the screen and show you guys the first bit, which is the plywood challenge that runs through July. So let me show you that here. Share screen, and I'll go straight to the plywood challenge. So here's portalwoodworks.com, and there's a lot of prizes here. So I'm just putting out the word portalwoodworks.com, and when you go there, you'll see Portal YouTube challenges, and you'll have a list, a drop down list, and there's prizes involved, right? So just make sure that you go to the appropriate one. Like we have 2017 here, those are done, but we have the 2018 YouTube one sheet plywood challenge info and rules. And then coming shortly after that, it appears the 2018 bandsaw box challenge, right? But we have here the 2018 YouTube one sheet plywood challenge, which is what I wanted to show you guys. You check out the video. This is Portal Woodworks here, and he's worked hard to get a lot of prizes involved. So July 1st until midnight, July 31st, 2018, right? You read the rules here just to make sure. It can be a sheet of plywood, but no greater than. Again, read the rules. But you make your or it could be smaller than that within the confines of plywood sheet or smaller thereof, which is what I might be doing, I think. And then you should read the rules, but it's pretty simple, pretty easy. Just make a YouTube video, um, title it with let's see, video name should contain 2018 Portal Woodworks Plywood Challenge. Right, you do that, and then here we go. Cash prizes and digital prizes are available worldwide. So we have a grand prize of $100 Amazon gift card. A second prize of a Flying Nine Industries mallet. That's Doc Jared Hildebrand right there. Third prize of a $50 Amazon gift card. Fourth prize of a beautiful black leather billfold by Ash Designs. Fifth prize is a $25 Amazon gift card. We have then a sixth prize of another $25 Amazon gift card. A seventh prize of a man crafting mug. An eighth prize of a video music pack from Rockin' Woodworks, and that's me. So this is royalty-free music, recorded, high quality recordings, by the way, and those are in MP3 and WAV file. And you can actually take the WAV files and put them next to each other and create your own tunes from the ones that are WAV file. In other words, if you wanted to extend a track, you could do that too. You see. So runner-ups, the runner-up prizes, we have t-shirts, a Portal Woodworks t-shirt. Another runner-up, a Harneo Media t-shirt. Another runner-up, a Patrick's Workshop t-shirt. Another runner-up, a Modern Mike's Workshop t-shirt. I mean, this is a heavy-duty challenge here with plenty of prizes going down. And it says here, thank you to our sponsors for donating the prizes to this challenge. And we've got all these names here. So what you do is, and it runs through July. So at the end of July, post a video, do the challenge, and your let me go back to us here. And your video gets put on a playlist as well. Right? So let me open up a link here so I can see what you guys are are saying so that I can answer questions as well. All right, so we have Mark Lindsay, CNC, and he says aloha. We have Harneal Media. What's going on, Steve? Be Happy Woodworking and Honeybees. Hey, buddy. Hey, what's going on, dude? That's John. I got the pens in, John says. I don't know what that means. That's probably in reference to something with Harneal Media. Yeah, I'm gonna go in ahead and mention just a few updates and stuff of what's going down. So I just mentioned the Portal Woodworks bit, right? And the idea. Did I stop sharing? Let me see if I stopped sharing. Yeah, I did. I think I did. So the idea of the challenge is plenty of prizes, and it's built up from makers, right, from the ground up, large community. So we're trying to get the just many variations of the mention out there as possible later on Instagram, and you know, as the days go by, because the word should get out. People can win some prizes. So I've got an idea in mind, so that I'm gonna see if I can make that happen. I've gotten a cool idea in mind. I wish I could break the rules slightly. So now I'm gonna mention something that I received in the mail, and about a year ago, under a year ago, actually, at the end of the year, we were on a hangout, a bunch of us. I don't know if it was on Stephen Twidell's or Temple Boy Turning's channel, or if it was on after my live Mad Maker show. You know, I'm not sure, something or other. But Twidell proceeded to make boxes with our logo faces. And I just got shipped out my skull. What happened was that Chad, here's my skull. Thank you so much, Twidell. And it's signed, an official branding from Temple Boom. What happened was that so Twidell lives over there in Ireland, and there was this huge meetup a month or two ago. Chad went from Mancrafting, went over, and Twidell gave him a bunch of, you know, gifts for makers here in the States. And so I just received this yesterday. I saw it sitting on my skull chair, incidentally. I stepped outside and it was sitting on my skull chair that's sitting in my front porch. It's got the beard face. You can see my logo and then the parting of my hair there. So Temple Boom. Now, let's continue on. Let me see what you guys are saying here briefly. Mark Lindsay, it's built of makers. Yeah, I think I heard something about that meetup. Yep. OJ, hello. What's going on, OJ? I'm just doing a quick update here. I just mentioned that there's a plywood challenge going on, and so I know you do mostly turnings and stuff, but there is a bunch of prizes, and the videos get put in on a playlist. So I'm gonna see if I can show you that briefly here. Let me share the screen. So this is portalwoodworks.com. If you navigate to portalwoodworks.com, and down here there's a drop down to the 2018 YouTube One Sheet Plywood Challenge info and rules. And it's pretty simple. You just make a video, post it, it gets put in a playlist, and there's a bunch of prizes. Just read the rules. You get a sheet of plywood or any dimension within a sheet of plywood. It could be smaller, but no bigger. And build a project, post it as a video. It runs through July, and then you have a bunch of prizes. Prizes, $100 gift card, Flying 9 Industries mallet from Doc. Third prize, $50 gift card. Fourth, a beautiful black leather billfold by Ash Designs. Fifth, $25 gift card. Sixth, $25 Amazon gift card. Seventh, a Mancrafting mug. Eighth, video music pack from Rockin' Woodworks. There's t-shirts and whatnot. So you make a video and you rock that video, right? And I think you have to tag it with the 2018 YouTube Plywood Challenge, Portal Woodworks. You have to read the rules. But yeah, I'm pushing that because there's plenty of prizes. I'm going to participate. I know a bunch of the cats are going to participate. Plenty of prizes, and it's a good way to, you know, put it out there, people's videos, channels, and connections. So I'm going to do that. I have an idea already of what I want to do. I'm going to see if I can pull it off with the plywood that I got. So yeah, that's the lowdown with that. Let me see what you guys are saying. Arneal, hi OJ. OJ, I could turn plywood, but I'm busy lately. When does it have to be done? By the end of July. Yeah, that's a good idea. I was thinking of that too, of turning plywood. I was thinking of a bunch of ideas. I was thinking of taking a piece of plywood and cutting kerfs into it and rolling it into a cylinder, gluing it up, and making some sort of either lamp or some sort of thing. You know, just doing that. It could be simple. You know, it could go to the simple or to a more complex thing. But that's not what I'm going to do, or that's not what I think I'm going to do. I've got an idea in mind. I just want to know if I have sufficient plywood to complete the task that I want. So yeah. Um, hey John, how are you? Be happy, good, and you? Harneal, adding another shirt to the MMM shop today. Yeah, I have the channel pulled up, and I'm going to mention that next. This is just a brief impromptu update. I just wanted to get it out there to refresh folks' minds of the challenges and a few little updates and stuff. I've got a couple of videos that I have to complete, but I'm finishing up some projects because I'm, you know, putting stuff up on my store and doing all that. But I wanted to stop and do a quick impromptu. OJ, I'm good, John. Nice, Steve, says OJ. Arneal, low, yeah. This gets us up like 40, 45 shirts. Also working on a video commercial for it. Yep. Video commercial is a nice thing to do, you know, to put them out there and have them rotating. So let me see. I'm going to go now to the next thing, which is actually that. I already have it set up here. The Makers Media Network. Share that. Share that and go to Makers Media Network. So this is makersmedianetwork.com. So this is for the first time ever. There's a place for makers, a one-stop shop for makers adding their logos, t-shirts, logos, and it's a one-stop shop for all. We have 5x30 woodworking here. We have awesome wood things, Be Happy woodworking logo. We have Billy Burt, Bob Lee's, really cool design. We've got Crosscut, Robert there. Here's Harju with the bent nail, Daniel Harju. We've got Desert Bum, Flying Nine Industries, Frankie's CNC logo shirt, Gib Clark, official. Another Gib Clark, Harneal Media. We've got Heath Knuckles, Doc Jared with Murdoch, his logo there. We've got Javi's Wood Shop, Jerry's Machines. We've got Jim Dockrell. We've got JP, Naughton Burl. We've got Makers Media Network ladies. Here we have Mark, Make, Tinker, Share. Here we have Mama Bear's She Shed logo and shirt for men and women. That's Tracy. We've got Man Crafting, Mark Lindsay CNC. Here's a men's Gildan shirt with the Makers Media Network logo. Miter Mike, Moy Perez Wood Shop right here. OJ is in the house representing right here. That's an awesome color. We've got Ox in the Shop, Pam Harris from Highland Boxes. Very cool. Patrick's Workshop. Oh, look, we've got a new model with no red in it. That's interesting. Here we have Pete's Bunker Handicrafts. Portal Woodwork, which is doing the challenge, this challenge over here, the plywood challenge. Here we have the Ragtie collections. Here we have the Rock and Woodworks logo with the skull and the beard. That's mine. Here we have Sterling Davis, Sterling's Woodcraft logo. Here we have Temple Boy Turnings, Wildman Tech logo right here, and a Charles Deering, Wooden Visions. So that's bad to the bone. Look at all these shirts. So all these makers have shirts, one-stop shop. It cuts down on shipping, and they've been selling, incidentally. And this is part of Makers Media Network. The place to go is makersmedianetwork.com under shop. There's a whole bunch of other stuff going on, though. This is a private group, closed group, secret group. Okay, although it's out there, but there's a bunch of benefits. You can apply for membership, and it's basically social media oriented to try to help and promote all of our social media endeavors, right? So that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. So yeah, that's that bit. Let me see what you guys are saying. Let me see. Oh, yeah, this gets up to like 45 shirts. Also working on a video commercial for you. Got that. Be right back, says Be Happy. All right, so now that's that bit. Let me see here. Give me 1 second. All right. Steve, if you could, or whoever, can you share this link on my YouTube personal page so I can mention it again? Because there's a bunch of makers out there that might want to be aware of the challenge, the shirt idea, and, you know, that might be a good thing for them. So let me know. With that said, a couple of other updates that I want to mention. So King's Fine Woodworking has a challenge, and it's a mallet challenge. You know, he does the high-end mallets. And a few nights ago, maybe mid last week, we were in a hangout, a private hangout, the Makers Media Network hangout. Hey, Bob. Hey, Gib. What's going on, dude? Vigo's Dog Biscuit Challenge. Do it. He's had like I gave him his regular meal, but I'll give him a treat later on. So James King from King's Fine Woodworking has a challenge. It's a mallet challenge, and I was on Hangouts on the Makers Media Network hangout. It's a private hangout. There's a lot of different benefits and I mentioned it a lot, the Makers Media Network on the Mad Maker Show. I do that a lot, just to give the option. So there's positive options out there for people. It's hard, it's hard to get your thing rolling, and sometimes you want to be in another place, a better place, and grow. And community is a good way to help assist that, but it has to be mutual among everybody. So everybody has to have, a positive outcome of associations. It's all for the positive. So Makers Media Network is a social media network, maker related, and there's a bunch of benefits. If you need a website, we've got the shirts, we've got challenges going on, and there's a lot of help from experts. There's classes that are going to be occurring. I don't know how much I can mention or not, but big names, big makers are going to have classes. Yeah, that's how it works. And it's just free for members. There's no duties involved other than you have to be open-minded towards, your goals, and assist others, with what you can in their goals, whether it be creative ideas, sharing on social media, whatever the case. So that's kind of how that works, right? But the other night we were on Hangouts, and it was Harneal Media. It was a bunch of people. Patrick's Workshop. There was Daniel Harju was on there. I think Doc Jared Hildebrandt, for sure. Be Happy was around. Bob jumps in. Just a bunch of makers. I might be missing a few. Later on, Javi came in, but it took a couple of days, 2 days. The first night, Harju is working in the background. We've got our screens and we're just talking and chit-chatting and this and that. And then Harju pulls out a mallet that he was working on during the time that we were on Hangouts. And he said, I just did this. And then somebody, it could have been Patrick's Workshop, says, hey, there's a mallet challenge. It could have been me. I don't know. I don't remember how that worked out. But Daniel Harju went and frickin' put his mallet in. And I got inspired. I said, man, why not? I've got the lathe. Let's do that. And so I made a mallet, and let me see if I can show you here. I got to do a video for it. So this is YouTube here. Oh, look, here's Jim thanking me for a comment that I left him. Let's just close it off for now. So here is King's Fine Woodworking Community, and he's also a Makers Media Network member. This is on Facebook, and this is my mallet right here that I made. And I'll have a little video of it. I didn't film the complete build by any means. I was too busy focused on the actual build, but I did get footage and I got pictures, and I'll talk about it. But I like this picture that I did of it using the purple. I called it King's Ransom because it's James King, right? King's Fine Woodworking. So I called it King's Ransom, right? And it's got that sort of medieval, sort of gilded look, for lack of a better word. So this is going to be my entry into that challenge. And up here on the post that I did on King's Fine Woodworking Community, I say, the other night I was hanging out with a few cats and someone mentioned James King's challenge. Daniel Harju had made one in his shop, and I went and made one too. I call it King's Ransom as a play on words. Thanks for the reply on that one question I asked the other day, Sean. So there's this challenge as well, right? Let me see what you guys are saying. Gib Clark working. Harneal Media, hi Bob. Harneal Media, hi Gib. Mark Lindsay, MMN rocks. Bob Lee, hey Steve. Bob Lee, hey Gib. Gib Clark, hello, listening at work. Nice. It's a pretty calm Saturday. Jim says, hey kids. Harneal says, hey Jim. Jim, hi Steve. Bob, hey Jim. Jim, hi Bob. Mark Lindsay, bring a machine gun and an inflatable bed. Fun times in Sweetwater, huh? Yeah, I might have been exaggerating that bit a little bit, just a tad, but essentially. So you saw that the mallet. Let me see what other item on the agenda we've got before we okay, I did the Temple Boy turnings, which was, let me show you here. I just received the Temple Boy box of my logo, my head, logo head, skull head, like that. So thank you to Twidell. I don't remember what wood this is. It's got a great smell to it. Well, it's got an oiled smell to it. I wonder what wood this was. I forgot, but he turned this live in front of us, and he did a few other logos too. I'm curious to see the other logos. So I said that. Let me see what else. I showed you the mallet situation, right? I'm working on a few projects and video projects. I've got this box that I need to finish. Look at that. Look how cool that is. This is pine, and look what the powdered what you call dyes can do. Look how nice, how cool that is. So I've got this box that I'm working on. This particular box is pine, and yet look at the awesomeness, right? I do want to mention Be Happy's, which we have to try, so we're going to do that soon, John. Be Happy's beeswax. I just got this in the mail, and we're going to be trying that out. There's a bunch of other things. There's classes that are going to be going on. I'm sure that, I think that Twidell is working on that. There's going to be wood turning classes, and that's all private on in the Makers Media Network group, right? I have a few things to send out, projects that I have to finish that I'm working on. I wanted to do the update because mainly what I wanted to do was talk about the plywood challenge and put it out there. Important to mention that. And the reason being is, well, number one, selfishly, guys, there's a bunch of freaking bad to the bone prizes, and this is portalwoodworks.com. You guys know that David's a MMN member, and all the info here for this challenge, you take a sheet of plywood or something thereof smaller, it helps everybody out. There's a bunch of prizes. You get your video in a playlist, and it forms backlinks back and forth to everybody, interconnects everybody. So this challenge is going down, right? Oh, look at all these prizes right here. See that? And there's runner-up prizes. So there's plenty. In fact, if we don't mention this at all, there'll be less contestants and we might have a greater probability of winning. So maybe we shouldn't do this at all, because look at all the, our chances of winning are greatly increased with the amount of prizes. So if you make one, heck, there's a good chance, so that you'll win. You'll win a prize. So the grand prize is the $100. Second prize is a Flying 9 Industries mallet. Third prize is a $50 Amazon gift card. Fourth prize, a beautiful black leather billfold by Ash Designs. Fifth prize, $25 Amazon gift card. Sixth prize is a $25 Amazon gift card as well. Seventh prize is a man crafting mug. Eighth prize is a music video pack from Rockin' Woodworks. Royalty-free music you could use in your videos. They're all recorded original songs. I made, this is my gift to the thing. And then we have shirts for runners up. So any way you slice it, any freaking way you slice it, there's a possibility, right? Plus you get your video put into a playlist, and David's worked really, really hard to make this a thing, and he's got a lot of challenges posted up here. So that was really the main reason I wanted to come up and do a bit here. But I also wanted to give the other updates. Let me see what you guys are saying here. So Mark Lindsay, the machine gun, Mark Lindsay. So what are these negotiations you mentioned in the title? Jim says, hey, something about porn, Mark. Negotiations and Love Songs is the title of a Paul Simon collection of songs, best of, from his early days with Simon and Garfunkel throughout current times, I believe. Or no, I think Negotiations and Love Songs was just a collection of his solo work. Works by Solo shirt is now available in the MMN shop. Well, Harneo Media just mentioned that Works by Solo is officially up. Let's refresh the page and make sure that that's the case. We have to double check these things. The page is refreshing as we speak. We'll let that refresh. It's still refreshing here. Give me one moment. I'm going to duplicate the tab, close that one out, and it's taking a while to refresh right now, Steve, on my end. So we'll wait for that. Let me see what you guys are saying. Works by Solo. It's still refreshing. I did post all that stuff, so you can go and check on your own time. We're going to let that slide. So yeah, so that's all for today. As far as the updates, there's a few other things that I could mention to you. I've got this that I'm working on. Let me show you. So this is a backdrop, and these are very simple backdrops, but what'll happen is you'll have some sort of graveyard scene, and then you'll have a box that sits in front of it. And I did an angel box, which sold last week. I did the angel box and it sold. So I'm going to be doing different themes of that. So I've been doing that kind of stuff. And of course, that's about it. So let me see. He's always hot. Okay. It takes a long time because nothing is refreshing in Florida. Mark Lindsay, CNC, boom. All right. So that's it. I'm out of here. I just wanted to do that bit and give that update. I'm going to go on YouTube, actually. Screw it. I'm going to go on, YouTube. I'm going to go on Facebook and do an update with the Portal Woodworks Challenge bit and wrap that up, just pushing a little bit so that people know what's going down, because we want to promote that. It's a great challenge, helps out all the makers, they get interconnected. That's the idea. Why not? You live once, help your fellow warriors for wood out. All right, we're done. I'll catch you guys next time.